we're moving along. We're on, I think, our 4th video now. I'm putting on a stopwatch for 12 minutes, so I will not go over extended time because I know it takes a while for these to upload. So anyways, we are moving along. I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of the legs. So a cricket is a insect, and so they have 6 legs. So I'm just going to continue on with modeling out the rest of the legs, and then maybe get into some eyes, antennas, and whatnot. All right, so let's keep going. So I'm gonna hit 4. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna hit 5. Pull this down and out. E. Rotate out. See how these are working. Don't get too carried away. Again, you're not going to follow me step by step, but again, it's good to kind of watch and see how to get this started. Again, keep it very, 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 very simple geometry. We will start snapping this stuff once we get kind of a rough model. All right, so I'm hitting R. Someone asked me hotkeys. I probably supposed to look that up earlier. G, W, pull this out, hit E, rotate. R, just keep squeezing this down, and I think I'm going to try to make this more of a square versus what it's looking like. Ooh, look at that guy. All right, so maybe that'll help with the modeling a little bit. Okay. Go back to face. Just keep going with this. I'm gonna hit G. Squeeze that down a little bit. G, W. Oops. Hit R, squeeze it up. Get back. Oh boy, that thing's going crazy. All right, vertex, grab that little vert right there. Pull that up. Hit 4 and make sure it's kind of flat with the other guys. Hit 5. All right. Again, you can just watch it the first time and give it a shot. I'm sure you guys are expert at modeling now. Got a little bit of the monster lid, dumpster, not the monster, the dumpster lid. All right. I just hit G and then R, start squeezing it down, W, kind of get into position. All right, and for this one, I should probably go ahead and start rotating. Again, we're thinking about if we wanted to rig this, and I may do some tutorials on that down the road. Should probably pull these edges back. I'm gonna go ahead and triple click that. Okay, triple click this. Again, we want keep extruding this out. Shift, extrude face. R. Rotate E. This is kind of a weird knuckle here. G, W. Rotate. Woo! This is a wild one. I'm doing a really horrible job. So make sure you hit Alt as your friend and keep spinning around. Make sure you're doing it correctly. Like I'm not doing it correctly right here. I'm just kind of going a little wonky. Just make sure you know what is going on with your model. So I'm gonna pull this down, hit R, squeeze that down. Go in here, hit my edge, stretches over a little bit. E, rotate this out. Get this a little bit more room to breathe. All right, and we'll start splitting this up so there's a little bit more room to modulate this. Face, There's a whole bunch of cleanup there, but again, we're just trying to get this going down the road here. GW. It's so weird. This looks like chicken feet. Don't look like a grasshopper. Alright, so I really would like to see the grasshopper images of what these feet are actually doing. But they're looking wonky. So I hit G, W, and hit F to kind of get up in there, having a little bit issue here with all the other geometry kind of sitting on top of it. Hit G. I think I've actually, yep, I've screwed that up. So something's going on. So Apple Z. Alright. G, W. Alright, so they're going to start crossing each other's paths. That's alright. G, oops, W. I hit 5. I'm doing a horrible job. Alright. Alright, so those legs are going to cross. That's alright. Alright, so I'm going to keep going. Got about 5 more minutes till I have to stop and then upload this video. So we're going to go to phase. Let's hit 4 and see where we're at. So I'm going to just lower that edge a little bit here. Just going to grab that edge and lower it down. And maybe move this guy over. Go to face. Alright. Extrude face. I'm going to pull this out, hit 5. Alright, go ahead and start slimming it down so it fits. Hit GW. Squeeze that down. W and start rotating it. That could be a joint that we could rig differently. So you want to make sure there's enough edge loops there to rig. Don't have enough edge loops, it will bend in a kind of chaotic way. It won't be a natural bend. So we're always thinking about that when we're modeling. I don't think I've ever seen a static cricket in my life. So just kind of keep pulling this up. Expand that R. All I'm hitting is R, W, E, and R. W, E, and R. W is the move tool. And G is the last tool I hit, which is extrude. So just rinsing, repeating over and over. It's really simple. Again, we're going to make this look fantastic in just a second. Hit G and then W. And I'm going to start rotating my joint, hitting E. G. Just keep rotating. And sometimes I get to the side so it rotates it in the right angle. Hit R. Again, use Alt as your friend. Just kind of move around. Alt and left, swing around, zoom in and out. And again, F to snap it into place. So that's your center point. Hit G, rotate. Again, keep pulling this down. E. Okay, it can be kind of loose right now. Let's get some baggy jeans or something like that. It's all right. We're going to go and add some more edge loops to this. And use our V tool and start snapping points to the model so it looks a little bit more realistic. Is that W? Oh boy, that's something effed up there. Okay, so I think I hit G several times and it screwed up. So R. Boy, it really gets skinny, doesn't it? All right, So the original model that I wanted to do was the Weta insect, which is Weta Digital and Weta Workshop in New Zealand. People did Lord of the Rings and Avatar, and I really wanted to do that, but unfortunately I couldn't find one online, so, but this is working out fine. Okay, and again, these hands cross over, kind of look like an ice cream scoop here. GW. All right, we're going to have to do a little bit of guesswork and probably have to look at some images to see what the heck is going on. GW. Go ahead and rotate it. GW. Just keep going here. And up. Again, we've got symmetry on, so it's going to overlap each other in just a second. GW. Hit F to get up close. W. And R, squeeze it down. And G and W one more time. Pull this out. All right, I'm not gonna get too finicky with it, but you can see the issues with it sitting on top of each other. So once we get it kind of settled, we'll kind of pull it out the last second. We don't want to do too much to it. All right, so we hit 3, and you can kind of see what it looks like in subdivisional. So there's my timer, so you can see it's looking kind of like definitely a cricket silhouette, and so from afar that's looking pretty good for, let's say, 25 minutes of modeling. So you guys should be quick with this, keep it very, very simple, polygons like I have. Everything should be quad. I don't want to see any triangles, keep it nice and clean. All right, I want to stop here, and the next one I'll start working on the eyes, antenna, and a little bit more detailed work.